Hey, 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 hey. Coach K here. And we have the beautiful Layla Parrish. I'm going to go ahead and actually share because I have different people on my business page than I do my personal page. So I'm actually going to do a, what is it called? Watch party. Boom. Hey, Layla, how's it going, girl?
I'm good. How about you?
I am awesome. I'm so excited about today's topic because I feel like this topic doesn't just apply to teen girls,
Yes. Yes.
right? It applies to everyone. And for those that are interested, tonight, what we are going to be talking about is knowing your worth. Okay? And if y'all didn't
Yes.
see my clip, from our last summer retreat. No.
Oh, sorry.
I love this chick right here.
Oh
She
my
said, because you got to know your worth and add the tax.
yes.
Bloop. That right there. That right there. That right there had me on like, okay. She
Yes.
know what she talking about.
I
Mm-hmm.
have a testimony.
You have what? That's your
I have
testimony?
a testimony.
Yes, I can't wait to hear all of it. What I would like to do before allowing you to introduce yourself is just kind of let people know that, when we think about self-worth, a lot of times worth and value are used interchangeably. It's because they are synonyms. They have similar meanings, but it's so important for us to dive into what self-worth is and why it's necessary for teens in America today to actually value that. So that's today's topic. Make sure you share this with someone that you know it will bless them. Share it out there so more people can join into the conversation. We do have our comment section open. So if you have a question, you'll have the opportunity to ask that. Okay? Now, with that being said, let's introduce our amazing guest for today. Miss Layla Renee, tell the people about yourself, girl.
Hello, everybody. I am Layla Renee, an 18-year-old 2020 graduate.
Woo,
Yes,
woo,
I
woo,
know we
woo,
made
woo.
it. I will be attending Georgia State this fall. Just some background on me. For 7 years, I ran my own business, skincare business, Sugar Babes Beauty. And so now I've kind of ventured off into fashion, and I have my own fashion accessories boutique called Layla Renee and Company that I launched back in February. So, yes.
Love it. Love it. So, first of all, let me put this in our messages so everyone knows where they can go and shop. We have it right there, LaylaReneeCo.com. You can go and make sure that you reach out to her via there. Shop her accessories. Let me tell y'all, look, I don't just tell other people to shop and I don't. I love this little bag, you guys. I love, 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 love this little bag. Cute,
Aw.
cute, cute accessories, well made, and of course, supporting the teenpreneurs even better than the accessories. Do you have anything you want to share with the people, Layla?
Yes. So do you want me to show some of my purses? Or
Sure.
okay. So, just to show one of the purses that I do have, it's our mini leather handbag. It has a cute
Love
little
it.
knot. Cute. Not only do we have it in one color, but we have it in four colors. So we have it in green,
Cute.
yellow, which is so cute. I like the yellow one, and red. So yeah, they're so cute. Inside it has a pocket to put your credit card, driver's license, and it comes with a crossbody strap. So yes, check out my
Love
website.
it. I love it. Please support her. This is amazing. Okay. That's before we even go into the question top and answer part of this interview. Okay. So now let's get into it.
Yes.
Miss Layla Renee, could you please tell the people what does it mean to you to know your self-worth?
To me, knowing my self worth is putting myself first. I feel like self worth and self care go hand in hand with each other. For example, I know women, especially moms like my mom. Um,
I don't know why I did that. We're listening. Layla, are you there?
yes, I'm Okay. So I know, like a lot of times with women who are moms, they tend to put themselves at the bottom of the list when it comes to their self care. They want to take care of their parents, their kids. And so we have to realize, that we have to come first. And I always ask this question is how are people around you going to be at their best if you're not at your best? And I think it's a very important question to ask.
We're here. I had to close that out because I kept hearing us talking. You're good now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I think because I had the search engine open in the background. Okay, go ahead, girl.
Okay, so yeah, I just think that we have to put ourselves first in order for the people around us to be at their best too.
Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Okay, and when you think about that, making sure that you put yourself first, has there been times in your life? I know you're just a teen, but listen, we all go through it. Have there been times where you were not putting yourself first? Let's start with that before going into anything else.
I cannot think of a time because I'm big on that.
Yes.
Well, every now and then, I like to treat myself, go out to the nail salon and get my toes and nails done every now and then when it's in my budget.
Pause. Y'all
Just
heard her say in her budget, right? Adults can
yes,
take that little note. Go ahead, girl.
in my budget. Yes, I am not trying to be broke. Anyways, yeah, so I just do small things, just quality time, spending some time watching TV, just relaxing, taking a bubble bath. It's just small little things that I like to do.
Gotcha. Got you. And why do you think as a teen it's important for you to know your worth?
I think it's really important because I always question, like, how can you really be successful? A lot of us want to be successful within our careers and our relationships with our friends and family. And so if you don't really know the qualities and your strengths and the value that you have, how can you get there? Like, how can you reach your fullest potential? And so we also have to realize we cannot put a limit on ourselves and our value. That's a big thing because I feel like you can do whatever you put your mind to. So I'm big on
Yes.
stuff. Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. You can do whatever you put your mind to. The only limits we actually have in life are those that we put on ourselves. So if we learn at an early age to stop putting limits on us and knowing that you can do whatever it is that you desire to do, you can go much further sooner. She's a prime
Yep.
example. I mean, she was an entrepreneur before she became a teen. So I think it's really important to hear what it is that she's talking about. That's phenomenal. Now tell me, because you talk about how you've always known your self worth. You don't actually put anybody else before you, which is kind of good. Where did your self
Well,
worth stem from?
well, going back into that, my testimony is that I didn't always know my self worth, and just the root from that is me comparing myself to others,
Gotcha.
and so that was
Okay.
a big thing that I dealt with, and the reason why I had such big insecurities. But now, my self worth comes from within. It's your mindset. It's all about how you think. And so, in order to get to a point to where you really value yourself, you have to reprogram your mind. It's like taking out the negativity, putting in positivity. And so now, like I love this tip that I'm about to share with you,
Okay.
and it's be careful about what you allow into your mind and your presence.
Pause.
I
Let the people get the paper and write down this tip. Say it
yeah,
again for those in the back.
be careful about what you allow into your mind and your presence. It's so important.
Girl, let me tell you, that right there, people don't even pay attention to it. People don't pay attention to the music you listen to, the
Hmm.
movies you choose to entertain, the
The
people
friends
you
that you
choose to
have.
be around,
Yep.
and the things that they say is all entering your mind with you not even trying to allow it to enter your mind. That was a
I had
good point. You had to
Yep.
learn that. So that's really really good, and I'm happy that you're actually sharing your vulnerable moments and how you actually moved. Someone just said, "I just moved to the front." I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. I also have another comment that says, oh, Marissa says, hey, Marissa, thanks for watching. She says, you can't ask anyone to invest in you if you don't know your own worth. Let me tell you
Perfect.
that right there,
Perfect. Yeah.
that part right
Yeah.
there. It's so true. It
Definitely.
applies to everything.
Yeah.
Everything in life. Everything in life. Okay. I didn't mean to cut you off and go on my little soapbox for a moment. Go ahead, girl. Give the people what
You're
they
okay. I
need.
totally forgot what I was saying though.
So you were
But
talking about, you gave a tip. You gave that tip about it's important for you to know who you are and know your worth in order to have other people invest in you. Like, I mean, come on, let's think about that. So yeah.
yeah, that's very important. One of the inspirations that I do have is my mom. She's like big on self-worth and empowering women. Like her drive and her passion is crazy. And so, I'm trying to be like her when I get
Oh,
older.
I love it, Jackie. Oh, you did an amazing job. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Let me tell you something. That's another thing. Most parents, because I am a certified teen life coach, right? And I coach teens. And, I also have a nonprofit for teen girls. I hear it all the times. And there are a lot of parents that I'm actually coaching now as well. And one of the biggest things that I feel like parents miss is how big of a part they play on their kids' lives without even saying anything. It's in your
They're
act.
watching.
Always watching. Always watching. That's
Yes,
a
I love
great
my mom.
thing. Oh, I love your mom too.
I didn't realize, like, I guess I don't really think moms realize the value that they bring to
Right.
their kids. And so I appreciate my mom for that. She's doing right.
Right. Oh, hey, Jackie. She's so phenomenal. And she has great kids, let me just tell you. So it definitely is a testament to her parenting. So great, great, great. Thank you for sharing that. Okay, so that was a great tip. And that's where your self worth comes from. I love that. Ready to move on to the next question?
Yes.
Let's make sure we're not missing anything because there's lots of comments that popped up. Oh, know your worth helps you network. That is so true.
Yeah.
Listen, that is so true. We also have, that's a huge compliment for your mom. It is. It is. It is. Jackie knows she got some good kids. Just saying.
Thank
She
you.
does. All right. So let's see. Next question for you, Layla, is why do you feel many teen girls struggle with knowing their worth today?
For me, going back to what I said about comparing myself to others. When I first got onto social media back in elementary school, going into middle school, I had Instagram, and of course, I was on there scrolling, and I saw women who did not look like me. And so I feel like that took a big toll on me. Of course, now we're big on Black women empowerment and Black excellence, but just a few years ago, it wasn't like that.
Right.
And so I would compare myself to other people, and I had to literally take a break from social media. And that's what you have to do sometimes. You have to take a break, get yourself together, and come back better. So I think that for me the biggest thing um, that I struggle with.
Yeah, I think that that's a really great point because over the past 3 weeks, every teen spoke about that when it comes to social media. Social media can be a beast.
Yeah.
And, I am grateful for people like myself, people like you, people like your mom, women that are choosing to put positivity out there for other young girls. So they can see more light than they see darkness. But I know where it started, and I know that it can be very damaging to teens who are not sure of what their worth is. And so you gave a great point with knowing when you need to take a break. And sometimes you have to step away in order to then come back and be even stronger and know, okay, just because you post this false reality doesn't actually define who I am, because a lot of times that's really what it is.
Right.
False realities. It's not truly what's going on. But also, I do believe that, and I say this to those parents that have, teeter-tottered with, should I allow my child to be on social media or not, things like that, that there is some great things out there, such as this platform. And that's what you want them to become more involved in. Because the truth is, when you try to take them away from it and try to tell them, no, you don't want them to be a part of it, what happens? They wind up rebelling and getting on it, and then seeing more of the negative than the positive. And we want to push the positive to them.
Yes,
so yeah.
Definitely.
So that was a really great tip, sharing, like that's something that you struggle with, but you also knew to step away and come back when you were more, mature for it, because that plays a huge part too. Like I think about, you said elementary going into middle school, girl.
Yep. That's when the new smartphones came
out. Yeah. You got the smartphone and you got the apps that went with it. Yes. Yes. So it's so important for us to, pay attention to the things that are playing in our children's minds and what can happen to these young girls. Yep. So moving on from that, because you actually kind of talked about, when you didn't know your worth. That kind of ties into that. So let's go into, how do you become comfortable in your own skin?
I like that question. Going back to being able to take a break from social media and realizing that not everyone is going to see your value. And you know what? That's okay. That's okay. My first job was at DSW. Mind you, I was the only Black person at my job. And so I felt like they didn't see my value. I had to work 2-3 times as harder as my coworkers in order to be recognized and seen. And so, it's okay that they didn't see my value, but am I going to stay in that place to where people don't see my value?
That part.
That's the question. No. So now I'm at a job that I love. I work at Loft. And so, I've been promoted.
Girl, wait, stop. You did not say you work at Loft. Now, I was a store manager for Loft for many years back in the day.
Yeah.
I love that place. That's a great company. Go ahead.
Yeah. I feel so much love. I've been promoted. And it's just amazing. So you can't stay in that place. You can't stay around people who don't see your value, because you do have value.
Okay. We're still taping. Say hi. He was doing good, y'all. He it's over. Come on. All right. No, but I think that that's really great, because it's so important for you to remove yourself from atmospheres that do not serve you. Like, why are you there? Move right along, and you'll find those places that will love you exactly as you are and allow you to become more comfortable in who you are. So that's a really great thing. Go ahead.
And you have to be okay with, not making everybody happy. You can't be a people pleaser.
Come on, somebody. Yes.
Stop trying to please everybody. That's one thing that I struggled with, in school. I wanted to be friends with everybody. I wanted everybody to like me. At the end of the day, It doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. I'm going to be myself. If you don't like me, if you don't see my value, you know what? That's okay.
Thank you. Moving right along. That is so true. And let me tell you, last week when we had one of our girls on, one of the questions came up from another girl that was watching, which was, how do you know if they're a genuine friend? Let me listen. Most of them ain't. and the truth and the truth is, you have those experiences, right? But the truth is, it's not about the quantity, the amount of friends you have. It's the quality that you have in those friends. If you have one good friend, that's enough. You don't need to have 12 people in that
Mm-hmm.
circle, when you're a teenager. Like, find those quality people and they will come to you. You will attract them if you continue to put those great things out. So I think that that's a really great point, Layla. Really great. Love it. Okay. So, knowing that you've been able to become comfortable in your own skin, tell me, what positive habits have you developed to improve your self-worth?
Oh my goodness. I would say affirmations. Speaking things into existence. You have to do it.
Do
You have to
y'all
do
see the wall? I mean, really. I am.
Yeah. I always share my testimony, like when I speak at women's events, girls' events. And I'm going to be honest. I would be telling girls to tell themselves that they're beautiful, they're smart. And the things that I was preaching to them, I was preaching to myself.
Yeah.